Spirt Halloween just opened up in my area, so I'm gonna go in and see what cool things we can find. Stay tuned. So first up, we have the Nightmare Before Christmas stuff. So as you can see, we have some Jack costumes here in all different sizes. We got an Oogie Boogie costume, a nice coat if you want to dress up without the costume, Sally, some cool masks here. So the Nightmare Before Christmas section is always one of the coolest sections. Lock, shock, and barrel. Then we have a Sally coat, nails for your nail polish, some gloves, and then we have some hats, Oogie Boogie hats, and then we have the Mickey section. So if you want to dress up like Mickey and Minnie, Mickey shirt, or like Donald, Goofy. So here we go. So Mickey, Minnie, nice Donald costume. Very cool. And let's see, moving on here. We have the princess section. So if you want to dress up like a Disney princess or modern, these look like more like a modern princess. So then we have some villains: Maleficent, Evil Queen, Cruella wig, Ursula costume, some accessories for the villains. Cruella. I did not see any boy villain costumes. For the most part, they only had female villain costumes. Then we have some Monsters Inc. costumes. Mike and Sully. Monsters Inc. hat, if you just want to go with a hat. Very cool. And then now is the Toy Story section. Jessie, Woody, another Jessie, Buzz Lightyear backpack. And this I thought was the coolest thing, a Pizza Planet jacket. You can dress up like a Pizza Planet delivery boy. One of the coolest costumes there, in my opinion. Awesome. And then we got regular Buzz Lightyear, and then an inflatable Mr. Potato Head. And now moving on to the props, Haunted Mansion. They had this cool snow globe with the caretaker, the sign, and correct me if I'm wrong, but I believe that's from the new movie. The Hatchbox Ghost from the new movie. Could be wrong. Blankets, door knockers, magnets. I actually have those magnets. And then we have, this thing was cool. I think you could put a candle in there, but it had the stretching room portrait, all four of them. Very cool. Moving on, we have some more Haunted Mansions, another door knocker. And when you click the button, I can't play the sound because of the music in the background, but it played the hurry back at the end. Hurry back, hurry back. So it's pretty cool to put on your door. It had pretty much the whole of her whole lines at the end. So that's very awesome. And then, of course, they had the tombstones. Here lies good old Fred. A great big rock like fell on his head in the Madame Leota one. So there you go. And they also had masks of the three ghosts. The three hitchhiker ghosts. They had masks of them, which is new, I believe. I haven't seen them last time. And then they also had this picture frame, which I believe again is from the new movie, but correct me if I'm wrong. And then if you click on this, the caretaker just lit up. And then moving on to the Haunted Mansion. Well, I'm sorry, Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. We had stuffed animals, blankets. They had these really cool water bottle cups of Oogie Boogie, Jack, and Sally. Very cool. They had this new cup, which was kind of awesome. And then we had wine glasses, looks like. Some shot glass cup set. Blankets. Window stickers. I always love the Nightmare Before Christmas section here. They would do a good job. That and Haunted Mansion. Blankets. And then they have the sign here. And the sign. Very cool. And then we have the mugs on the bottom. More mugs. Another mug. More stuffed animals. More signs. And that was a cool sign, I thought. This one in the middle. Very awesome. And then the newspaper. Christmas coming to town. And then Jack and Sally board. That's cool. All hail the Pumpkin King. And then this is a decor right there in the middle. That little blanket thing you can hang up over your fireplace. Right there. Yeah, it's very cool. And they also have a countdown to Christmas and Halloween, just like in the movie. which I thought was one of the coolest things they had there. And then they also had Operation, Oogie Boogie Operation Edition. Very cool. And then this was also a clock, a mask, and a Zero Bowl. And they also had Sally's kit there. Very cool. Stuffed animals. And I believe that was it for the Nightmare Before Christmas section. And now we're going to move on to Hocus Pocus. Moving on to Hocus Pocus. We have a lot of Hocus Pocus stuff here. A lot of signs. A tombstone, which they came from. A lot of cups. So out of all the stuff for Disney stuff, they always outdo it with Nightmare Before Christmas, Hocus Pocus, and Haunted Mansion, which is the best Halloween stuff that Disney has to offer. So I'm glad they always have a lot of good things there. Light up decors. There in the middle. Season of the Witch blankets. That zombie thing, he can get his head. More window shades. Some cups. Shot glasses. More cups on the bottom. They also had some journals too. Just some writing journals here. And when you open it up, they're blank. You can write your own thoughts in there. So it's pretty cool. And then here are the mugs on the bottom. And there's another season book. Another journal. You can write your entries on it. Then we have some mugs here. It's in the bottom there. Hocus Pocus mugs. Put a spell on you. Moving on to more costumes, we have the Incredibles. Mr. and Mrs. Incredible. Frozone. Encanto. And Wendy. So there we go, some new costumes there. Then for the Stitch fan, we got some Stitch costumes here. Men and women costumes. You can dress up as Lilo. And then they also had hats. I think that's Stitch's sister from the TV show, the Stitch Lilo Stitch TV show. I forgot her name. Some hats there. Very cool. And then my favorite costumes were the X-Men 97 costumes. We got Wolverine and Gambit. These are the only two they had. I don't know if they have any more, but man, if I was going to dress up for Halloween, I would definitely pick one of these two. Awesome, awesome costumes. Moving on to some kids' costumes, we got Star Wars costumes. Buzz Lightyear, Woody, Baymax, Mike Wazowski. And then we have some Nightmare Before Christmas kids' costumes. Jack, some trick-or-treat buckets, which I thought were pretty cool. Pretty cool design. And then we have some gloves and some jacket and pants there. Next we have some Sally kid costumes, which I thought they had a lot of good Disney variety kid costumes. Here are some other ones. Hocus Pocus. You can dress up like any of the three witches. Queen of Hearts. Here's the princess section. Aurora, Jasmine, Belle, Elsa, Anna, some wigs for them, accessories from Frozen, and here's the Mickey and Minnie section, baby costume for Mickey, Pluto, Goofy, and Minnie, and here's the baby costume for Nightmare Before Christmas, Jack, Sally, Oogie, Jack, Zero. And here's the Bluey section, so if you want your kid dressed up as Bluey. Woody, Jessie, Buzz. Toy Story kid section. And then Darth Vader. Then we have the Incredible kid section coming here. You want to be Dash, Mr. Incredible, and then we have Cars. Here's some other Haunted Mansion merchandise. We have the candle holder, the mug, and another cup, which I thought that was a cool design on there. Pretty cool. And then we also had some other Hocus Pocus stuff. Welcome witches, some plates, some mugs. Then they also had these Disney snow globes, or Halloween globes. Hocus Pocus, Haunted Mansion, Nightmare for Christmas. Then they also had some magnets from Hocus Pocus, Haunted Mansion, Nightmare for Christmas. And that about does it for the Spirit Halloween tour for 2023.